Hey guys, it's me, Rebel, aka No More Heroes 2012, and today I am here with a Comic Con survival guide. This is based on things me and my brother had to take into consideration when we were doing Comic Con. Me and my brother have unfortunately decided to retire personally due to the whole sea threat. I'm not going to say the full name because I'm sick of hearing it, so I'm just going to abbreviate it. I will address points whether you plan to go or if you don't plan to go. So keep on the lookout for what I'm about to say. If you plan to go, first things first, keep focused on what you're doing, meaning that you don't give a damn about anyone else but yourself and others with you in order to attempt to have a good time. This is imperative to maintaining your sanity when you first go. Others will keep you company, and I recommend not going alone since you're just gonna feel really sad without company. So I recommend, in this case, please go with someone, because going solo is probably one of the worst experiences you will have. I mean, luckily, I've been with my brother to pretty much every con. I made one exception with just my friend only, but yeah, I've never been comfortable going by myself, so yeah, don't do that. In addition, always keep a strong plastic folder to place your tickets, photo shoot tickets, and other necessary documents with you at all times. Do not forget to do this, as you could lose valuable documents very easily. You never know what could happen, so keep on guard. Also, keep a close eye on your belongings, especially during a photo shoot when you have to put your bags down, especially in a London Comic Con or any other con. Prevent your belongings getting stolen after the photo shoot or any other reason by getting what you need to do done quickly and promptly to avoid disappointment. If there is a floor plan, stick to it. Check for a booklet at the venue or check online. Do not ask anyone for directions. They have no clue what they're doing. The floor plan will help you out if you want to go to a certain location, either for exploring or to get an autograph or photo shoot area on time. Furthermore, keep to the photo shoot and autograph times. Make sure to get to either area a couple of minutes earlier to avoid a slightly longer wait. Also, check online if the times have updated. In addition, stay away from toxic douchebags. These are usually so-called fans who merely come to these events to spite others. If someone is in your face, don't be afraid to talk back slightly to get them off your hair, or simply just walk away. Now, regarding meeting actors and voice actors, if you're meeting a certain actor or voice actor, don't have high expectations for them. You're setting yourself up for failure. Make sure that you do your research on said actor or voice actor before meeting them to get an idea what kind of person they are. For example, if they support Trump or hold controversial beliefs, or if you find videos or fan experiences from previous cons with that person that depicts them in a bad light, don't bother. Make sure your sources are legitimate though. In regards to finding legitimate sources, you can check forums dedicated to that specific con, or you can check Twitter or Facebook. If an actor or voice actor is showing mutual respect to you, reciprocate their respect through engaging with them. For example, asking them a few questions about upcoming projects or their career as a whole. Anything really, just as long as it relates to that person and what you're talking about. And remember, don't get too personal or they might get creeped out. Just a fair warning to you. In regards to actors asking you personal questions, however, this can vary from person to person. I'll give you a personal example. So, for example, me and my brother met Walter Jones out of pity in 2014. That was mainly my fault. Since no one's really going up to him, right? And he asked me, what grade are you in? I'm like, we don't call school years grades here. He's like, oh, Oh, so 10th grade. And I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't really know how to answer that question. It was just very awkward. So, if you can, try to avoid situations like that. Only answer certain questions if they're relevant or if you feel comfortable talking about it. If you don't feel talking about something that an actor asks you in that situation, don't answer them. They don't need to know everything about you, and it shouldn't happen in the first place. Furthermore, never tell an actor or voice actor, "Hi there, nice to meet you, I'm a huge fan." They most likely hear this all the time, and it'd be better if you just greet them by saying something like, "Hi there, nice to meet you, so and so." Just say their name. You don't need to call them Mr., Mrs., or any other title to show further validation to them. You don't need to do that, trust me. Now, if an actor or voice actor is being a dick to you, simply walk away. If you have a pre-booked photo shoot, then if possible, get a refund. If that is not possible due to the con you're going to, then give your photo shoot ticket to a friend or someone else at the event that might need it. To further highlight this section, don't expect her to be your best friend. Don't expect her to do anything for you. And remember, they're just human beings like us. They can love and hate just like us. And don't treat them otherwise. Don't give them that power. Okay, moving on from that. Do not, under any circumstances, buy food at the con you are attending. Bring your own packed lunch with you to save money. When me and my brother used to do Comic Con, we'd always bring the following: homemade sandwiches, get a container to keep them all in, multiple crisp packets, multiple drinks. Keep the juices, as fizzy drinks contain lots of gases and unwanted calories that will make you go to the toilet often and might cause a delay to your schedule. Keep this in mind. Budget, budget, budget. Keep to a strict budget for all of your autographs, photo shoots, and souvenirs. If you plan to get some, of course, these could be Funko Pops, keychains, and other small merch. Regarding purchasing souvenirs, never buy anything too expensive, like a figure or imported goods. You can most likely get these items sold at the event cheaper online. Don't get ripped off. They'll probably charge twice as much, or maybe 5 to 10 times as much, you never know. Also, be aware of the shitty stewards. Don't let them get in your way of you meeting someone you plan to meet. If you're not on time for a photo shoot or autograph session, they will get in your way. Trust me. And security guards present for that person too, if they're A-list or slightly more popular. If you don't plan to go, however, you're doing yourself a favor. From personal experience, it can get monotonous meeting several actors and voice actors, and most of the time the cons in the UK, MCM and Showmasters mainly, do not bother to get the people you want to see. It is merely pure luck if they want to get someone you actually want to see. This can also apply to any other country as well, but this is just an example I'm using for the UK. Furthermore, most of these actors and voice actors are egotistical and simply arrive at these events to drain you of your hard-earned money. Remember, Comic-Con is an investment regardless of the reason you are going. If you plan to do something else instead of Comic-Con, hang out with your friends and family. Do something. Go to some fancy restaurant. I don't care, just as long as it's not Comic-Con. And be aware that if you were planning to do this for a long time, then it's simply going to eat away at your morale. And if you were planning to meet multiple actors on top of this, instead of just merely exploring, like me and my brother did, then it's going to surely bore you to death. And that concludes that. So hopefully those points were helpful for you if you're either planning to go or on the fence about going. Personally, I say don't even bother. However, if you are still planning to go regardless of my warnings, don't say I didn't warn you. And as always guys, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming out. I apologize for not uploading much recently. Yeah, stay tuned and take care everyone. Peace.